Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is a short glute sequence, so we're gonna be working on strengthening these glutes, getting them lifted, getting them firm. So just remember to listen to your body throughout the practice. If anything starts to become too uncomfortable or you start to get too winded, just come down to child's pose, taking a rest, and listen to your body throughout the practice. That's the most important thing. So let's begin with some cat-cow, coming up to hands and knees. Knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Eyes of the elbows rotate forward. Inhale the chin up, flip the tailbone upward, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, chin down to the chest. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Moving with your breath. Let's do 2 more rounds. Come back to a neutral spine. Bring those big toes together, knees out wide. Start to float your hips back towards your heels as you come down to a child's pose. Remember to bring something underneath your hips if you need elevation, blanket, block, pillow, and just melt down towards your mat. Just stretching our back body here. Now begin to float your body up to a table position. Back to hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. So I'm going to show you a couple different versions. I'm going to show you the regular version as we begin to build some heat, and then I'll show you the advanced version of the next pose. So for the modified version, all we're doing is moving into balancing table, but we're not gonna do an arm and a leg. We're just gonna do only leg. So you're lifting your right leg, pressing that heel away, foot is flexed, engaging the back of the thigh, engaging the glutes here, using that back body to lift. And you're just holding. Now, if you want to do the more advanced version, we're doing the same thing from down dog. So you tuck your toes under, getting into your down dog, and all you're going to do is slowly lift this back leg and hold it. Now if you're down in your modified version, just do that from your knees and lower. Let's do the same thing on the left side. I got this from my friend Dan, and I'll link his videos. Lift the left leg and hold it. And lower. Let's do this a couple more times each side. Right leg lifts, hold. Lower. Left leg. And lower. One more time, each side. Lift. Lower. And lift. Lower. Good. Now just walk those feet nice and slow, one step at a time. Walking them up behind your hands. Inhale, lengthen to a half lift. Exhale, melt down to a forward fold. Just resetting here. Feel free to bend your knees and hang. Now from here, we're going to bring a nice deep bend into our knees. If you can, try to get those thighs parallel to the floor. Shift your weight into your heels and sweep your arms up. Come in a chair pose. Pull that belly button back towards the spine as you engage your core. If you want to challenge, come up on those tippy toes. Really feeling this in my thighs. Inhale. Exhale, rest those heels down. Bring the hands to heart center. Start to straighten those legs. We're going to come to warrior three. Whew, I'm tired. On the left foot. So keep your left foot down. Hands are at heart center. You're going to start to float your body down until you are parallel with the floor. Now, if this is a lot, feel free to keep your body upright and just lift through this back foot. Feel free to hold on to a table or something if you need to. Good. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come out to a wide stance. So go ahead and walk those toes inward a little bit. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Lead with the chest. Come down to a wide leg forward bend. Coming as deep as you like. Now from here, come up to a half lift and walk your heels in and your toes out. Start to bend into those knees, and we are going to come to goddess pose. Inhaling the arms up, exhaling hands to heart center. If you can bring your thighs parallel with the ground, that's preferred. Now, go ahead and take your right toes, let them face the right side of your mat. Bring your left foot parallel with the back of your mat, with that back edge. Bring your arms out wide, come to warrior two. Knee is aligned over this front ankle. Gaze is over the first two fingers. Check the alignment of your arms. Good, inhale. Exhale, come back to goddess pose, staying low. And we'll do that on the other side. Left toes, face the left side. Right foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat, arms out wide. Good. Do it one more time each side. Come back to goddess pose. Might have to walk your feet back in a little bit. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to goddess. Warrior two on the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to goddess. Straighten those knees out, sweep those arms up. Inhale. Exhale down a wide leg forward bend. Good. Go ahead and walk your hands towards the front of your mat. I'm going to step this right foot up to meet the left, come into a forward fold. Sweep your arms up and come to chair pose again. Bend into the knees, thighs parallel with the floor. If you want to challenge, come up on those tippy toes. Good, inhale, exhale, heels down, straighten those legs. Whew. We are working hard, okay? Now from here, we're gonna come to warrior three on this other side. So, grounded through the right foot. Start to lower down, lifting that left leg. Foot is flexed. Little bend in this front knee. Good, inhale. Exhale, lower the left foot down. Go ahead and bring those hands down to the ground. Inhale up for a half lift. Exhale, fall down to a forward fold. Good. From here, go ahead and plant your hands down in front of your feet. Step or jump back to a plank position. and we'll just move through a little vinyasa. Feel free to skip this if you want. Just to add a little bit more heat building here. Good. Float your body forward, come to plank. We're just gonna do a couple leg lifts. So feel free to do this modified down on the knees. And you can just extend one leg back at a time like this. Or you can do this up in full plank. So we're just lifting or extending. 1, 2, lower, lift, 1, lower, 2, lower. One more time. 1 and 2. Inhale, exhale, drop down to those knees. Big toes together, knees out wide. Come to child's pose. I need a break. You might need a break too, I don't know. Lower down, melting down towards your mat, relaxing for a moment. Let's fold our body back forward. And we'll come to a seated position. Bringing those feet out in front. Scoot those hips close to your heels, and let's make our way down to our back. So we're getting ready to come to a bridge pose. So just walk your heels in until you feel them graze your fingertips. Make sure that lower back is connecting with the ground. You may have to tilt your pelvis towards you. And then we're just gonna squeeze these glutes as we lift them off the ground. Imagine a block in between your knees and press your knees together like you're holding the block there. Hips lift. Feel free to stay here if you want a little more. Going to lift our right leg. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Other side. Lift the left leg. Really pushing through that heel still, keeping those hips lifted. Don't let the hips slouch too much. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more time each side just because this is so fun. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale. Squeeze one more time. Exhale, lower all the way down to your back, flat back again. Hug the knees into the chest. Just rock side to side. Getting a little stretch in those glutes and kind of taking care of our lower back here. Go ahead and bring those knees up to a 90-degree angle, hovering them off the ground. Cross your right leg over your left and let both knees fall to the left side. Right arm can come to a cactus shape, elbow in line with the shoulder. Just getting a little bit of a stretch here because we just worked so hard. Good. Inhale, exhale, release. Knees come back up to 90 degrees. Cross the left over the right. Let the knees fall over to the right side. Elbow in line with the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. So feel free to stay here for a couple minutes If you need a couple more moments of rest, or feel free to move into a Shavasana. Let me know what you think of this video. I'm out of breath. I'm sure I'm gonna be feeling this. So if you want to see more practices like this, let me know. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.